Right then, hello and welcome back to V-Rally. We're going to continue on with the arcade mode. We've already completed easy and medium, and now we have hard to contend with. We have 8 stages in all. We have Corsica, the first look at Sweden, French Alps, Spain, New Zealand, Safari, Sweden, and the French Alps. I've actually tried this championship numerous times over the last couple of weeks, and I keep getting my arse well and truly kicked because the WRC cars are not the easiest to handle. In fact, they handle like crap. And yeah, it is incredibly difficult to actually get to the checkpoints on time. So for the benefit of this series and this video in general, I'm actually using a cheat code. When you start up the game, you got the Infogrames logo. You can actually do a lock off screen to enable cheats. And I've enabled infinite time on arcade mode just for the sake of getting past the hard mode. So yeah, sorry about that, but needs must. Not only that, we did have a poll on what car to use for the championship. The Ford Escort got 2 votes. The Mitsubishi Lancer got 0 votes, which is unusual. I thought that would have been quite popular. But the winner with, by a single vote actually, 3 votes, was the Subaru Impreza WRC. So that's what we're going to use. The settings are exactly the same as they were before. Number of laps 2, slow car boost on. And yeah, let's just get the hard mode out the way and get it all sorted so we can move on to the next group of championships. So Corsica stage number 1. Hooray. But yeah, I've tried this probably about 7 or 8 times, and there's always one stage that I cannot get past. Not properly anyway. It's the time that they give you is very minimal. So I thought, you know, just to get this out of the way and over and done with, I'll just use a cheat code. You know, I may not even need to use it. I might actually be lucky and complete this without the cheat having to be an effect. But yeah, I've never liked the WRC cars just because they handle bloody terribly. I mean, they're very wishy-washy, they're very slidey, they understeer a lot. The front-wheel drive cars actually handle much better, which is actually what I'm going to go back to once we go into the championship mode. I'm going to use one of the cars that we haven't actually utilised yet, which is going to be the Peugeot 306, because I do like the look of that car. And yeah, I'm going to use the 2-litre 2-litre rally cars for the championship mode. But yeah, the worst thing about these cars is that if you tap a wall, it spins you around way too easily, or you get like a tank slapper effect where your car starts swaying, like that. So you clip it from the rear, and yeah, the car just goes around on you. And another thing with these ones as well is that it takes about 5 years for your car to accelerate. If you spin, you stick it back in first gear, and then you try to accelerate, and yeah, the car just doesn't want to know. It is really quite annoying. So yeah, I apologise for using a cheat, but like I said, I just want to get this series done because I have been meaning to complete some of the older series recently, and yeah. I mean, I don't usually cheat on games unless I find it deems it, sort of thing. And these stages are worthy of cheating because they are quite difficult. I mean, I mean, it would be different if I get used to the game and get used to the controls and I play it every single day, which I don't. I mean, I play a plethora of different games, as you know from the uploads. It could be Tonka, it could be Destruction Derby, V-Rally. So I mean, the handling system is different every single time. So for me to get used to the handling of the cars does take a little bit of getting re-used to again. So like I said, I thought just to get this series completed, done and dusted, or the arcade mode completed at any rate, I thought, yeah, I just use an infinite time cheat. So if it does count down too quickly, or I've crashed during the stage, I'm not going to lose any credits and this, that and the other. Because you don't lose credits, even if you finish 4th, you still keep your credits regardless. It's purely only if you retire or the timer counts down too quickly. But yeah, these cars, they're just awful. Especially during the later stages as well. I think it's New Zealand. And the handling is so slidey. You have no grip at all. So I'm actually recording this. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I've been up most of the night. Trying to figure out what is wrong with the computer at the moment. I believe I have a faulty heat sensor. Because the fan that's on top of the case at the moment is constantly spinning at the maximum resolution. So it's currently spinning at 2368 RPM. Or 2368 RPM. Which it shouldn't be. I mean, it should be idling around about 500 RPM-ish. But yeah, I downloaded Corsair, what was it, Corsair Link, to have a look on there. And apparently on, oh yeah, by the way, we finished that stage, so we're on stage number 2 in Sweden. So yeah, according to Corsair Link, one of the heat sensors is showing up at 127 degrees Celsius. Now, that is down to a number of reasons. It could be that the heatsink or the temperature sensor is faulty, or there isn't a temperature sensor. Now, the thing is the fan is plugged into, I don't know where it is actually plugged into, because it goes behind some of the metal casing of the PC. So, yeah, it's plugged into something that doesn't have a heat sensor, and because of that, it thinks that the temperature is a constant 127 degrees Celsius, which obviously isn't. Because I use other hardware or software as well, like the hardware monitoring program. And it shows the same areas in the CPU as like being at 23-30 degrees maximum on idle. So it's definitely not running at 127, but because of that, the fan thinks, oh god, I need to cool this down, so it's constantly spinning at the maximum revs. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a pain, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing with technology, so I've asked Jay, because he's the one that sorted the PC out to begin with, that if he would come up and have a look at it sometime in the near future, and he said yeah, so... it's nothing serious, you know, these things do happen, you do get faulty heat sensors now and again. The only downside is that the fan, luckily the microphone doesn't pick it up, but the fan sounds like a Ford Transit van from the 1980s, idling at, say, 7,000 RPM. That is the only downside, is that it's incredibly loud. But thankfully the microphone isn't picking it up, which is, you know, a plus. Because if I had a toaster mic, then it would be, yeah, it would be very, very noisy indeed. But ho-hum. So yeah, seeing as I haven't actually slept or anything yet, I thought, oh, I might as well record some V-Rally. See if I can actually get it done. So far, using the infinite time cheat on the checkpoints, we haven't actually needed it yet, because I'm actually kicking arse, which is unusual. I haven't run out of time yet on any of the checkpoints, and I'm actually in the lead, which is surprising, because these stages are the first time that we visited the Swedish stages. Yeah, the grip levels on these ones, not the best, so you do have to take it a bit careful. But we're actually stonking ahead for once. Ooh. Say that and I completely lose me traction. Ooh, don't get it wrong. There we go. So yeah, besides that and technology issues aplenty, yeah, there we go. We actually get a stage win, and we wreck the car at the end as well. Hooray! Right, let's get ready to go on to the next stage, which is the French Alps. This one is a right royal pain in the ass, because there's nothing but chicanes. It's a stage full of chicanes. Very, very tight ones at that. and the stage is literally mirrored on itself. You'll see when we get into it anyway. We're thrown into like 3 chicanes in one straight. And yeah, it's you get it wrong, you go into the scenery and you wreck your car, and yeah, it's a bad day had by all.
Medium right.
Ooh.
Easy left. Easy right.
Here we go.
Easy right. Easy left.
Oh my word. Oh, there we go. That's what happens, you see. I think my fake teammate in the other Subaru did actually come a cropper there as well. I seen him roll, but he managed to get it going again.
Easy right.
Oh my word. Oh. Invisible bloody walls on the scenery.
Easy left. Easy right. Easy right. Easy left. Great. Easy left.
Great, he says. That's the first time, and I think the only time,
Easy right.
you hear the co-driver shout great.
Checkpoint. Easy left.
Ooh.
Easy right.
I really don't like the handling of these cars.
Easy left. Easy right.
More chicanes. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Checkpoint. Easy left. Medium right.
Yeah, I think the worst thing about these cars in general is when you do actually crash or roll or anything, you're trying to get going again. Oh, for goodness sake. Like there, so you're full throttle and it takes an absolute eon for your car to accelerate to proper speed. Oh, we're gonna run out of time.
Medium left.
No, we're not. Haha. Yep, so there we go. The cheat did come into effect there because we didn't obviously retire.
Easy left. Easy
But,
right.
oh well.
Medium right.
I thought I'd be a bit more transparent and just tell you what my
Easy right. Easy left.
options are when doing these stages, so...
Right.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, see, this is one of the main stages that are causing issues.
Easy right.
So I thought, you know, I don't want to risk...
Easy right.
Because I did... the first couple of attempts I did at trying to get the...
Easy left.
Oh, for God's sake. Get the hard arcade stages done. I think I was at the final 2 stages, and I had completely whittled down my credits. And it was on the final stage, and I think I missed a checkpoint by half a second. And it kicked me out to the menu, and I had to do it all over again, so I was just so pissed off. I thought, no, I'm just... can't be arsed with this. So, oh god, I hate that. You clip the wall with the rear of the car and it just tries to send you into a bloody spin. I hate it. It is so irritating. Oh well, coming up to the end of the stage anyway. Oh, no, no. Oh, you... I hate it. Come on, get a move on. Yes, you're gonna get used to that beeping. Oh well. It's good alarm clock sound. Come on, you gotta get up for school. There you go, roll it at the end. Well done. Right. Get away from that stage and let's move on to the next one. And we're at Spain. At least it's sunny. But this is another one of those very, very tight, twisty stages which has a very cruel jump near the end. And the amount of times I keep forgetting it's there, and it says, oh, there's a jump ahead, and I just go full throttle, and the car just barrel rolls down the bloody track.
3, 2,
But oh well. Off we go. Oh, we're up against 1 Ford and 2 Mitsubishis this time. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, they're sort of like doing the boogaloo up ahead. They're shaking their tail feathers or whatever they said in the 50s and 60s or whatever it was. Wobbling their asses. Nowadays they call that twerking. Oh, got there. Oh, oh. Go on, get a move on. Who coined some of the old-fashioned phrases like shake your tail feather and all that? I guess it was, I don't know. Was it like burlesque dancers? Because they used to have like those feathery costumes and crap like that. I'm not sure. I'm not really caught up on most of my history. But yeah, shake your tail feather and all that stuff that they used to say back in the good old days. And now what do we have? Twerking and bloody God knows what else. Oh, come on. There we go. Do a barrel roll. Haha, memes from like eons ago.
Medium left, inches, medium right, hard right.
What was that on? Star Fox 64, wasn't it? Something like that. Oh god, I'm really making a pig's ear of this.
Medium left, inches, medium right, checkpoint.
Checkpoints.
Hard right. Easy right.
No, come on. But yeah, going back to the whole... Actually, this jump. I'm going to do it for the sake of...
Medium right.
The car just gets so unsettled. And cross the start-finish line for the next lap. But yeah, going back to the whole, the infinite time cheat, you know, a lot of people will probably not appreciate me using it, but
Right. Easy left, easy right.
me, I would rather... I mean, for me, playing these older games, this is what I played when I was growing up. So, I mean, this is just a showcase and reliving memories from people who used to play these games as well, who are like my age group.
Medium right.
So, if I'm doing things illegitimately, I'm not doing it out of spite or anything like that. I just want to get this championship done so I can show off the rest of the game. That is pretty much all it is. Oh, but you shouldn't use cheats. Well, I mean, this game, it warrants it because it is a bloody cheating-ass game. And some of the times that they give you for each checkpoint is absolutely cruel, except for some, especially some of them. They'll give you 10 seconds to like start the stage and you make it by like 1 second or that happens. Oh man. You know, the real core of this game anyway is the championship mode. Because arcade mode is just for, you know, testing your abilities on these twisty courses, and I've rolled it again. Well done me. Oh my word. And that is the problem that I hate with these cars, just how floaty they are. I think they're actually made of helium. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, and that happens. So you can imagine my frustration, the amount of times that I've actually got near to the end of this stage while like second or third or even leading, go over that bump and that happens and I end up finishing fourth anyway, or just running out of time and losing credits. So yeah, frustrations to be had by all. Right, New Zealand. This is a stage that I do not like. Oh look, little sheepies. Of course they're sheepies because it's New Zealand. Yeah, this stage is awful. There is absolutely no traction whatsoever.
3, 2, 1.
And go. In fact, there's so little traction, even the AI have trouble with this stage. And they do crash, as you'll probably see, and there's a lot of foliage, and my teammate is trying to mount my car. That is not the time nor the place for that.
Medium right.
Please try and keep this race family friendly. Oh, for God's sake, see just how tight this bloody section is, and the time is already running down. So imagine you start the race, that happens, and the time is already gone, and checkpoint isn't even at that section until here.
Medium left.
So, yeah, this, oh, for goodness sake, get a move on. But yeah, see, the other drivers are just up ahead, so they've actually crashed as well. But,
Easy left.
let's see if we can actually get a non-fourth place finish, and actually, nope, not gonna happen now. God, that is so irritating.
Easy right.
And you got the trees overlapping the circuit, so you can't see the end of the bloody corner.
Medium right. Medium left. Easy left.
Come on, get it around. See, I'm full locking steering and the car just will not cooperate.
Checkpoint.
Oh well. I like this section anyway because this is like heading into a long straight. Well, it will be if I wasn't crashing into the scenery.
Easy right. Easy right.
And how far are they ahead? 7 seconds ahead. Slow car boost is on, by the way. You wouldn't think it. They're just pulling ahead, as always. Oh, no. No, you don't. Right, here's a lovely long straight. Sadly, it doesn't last too long. And again, I do apologise for the beeping. We're going to have to put up with it. Just pretend you're getting ready to go to school and your alarm's going off and you just want to press snooze.
Medium right. Medium left.
Oh, no, oh, every bloody time. Oh, they're only 3 seconds ahead now, so they've probably crashed out again.
Medium
Oh,
right. Easy right.
oh, come on. Keep it together. There we go.
Checkpoint. Medium left.
Oh, not again. Oh, God, I'm really failing at this. It's probably because it's like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Easy right. Into easy left.
But, oh well.
Easy left. Easy right.
Oh, come on.
Medium left. Into medium right. Easy right. Medium right.
Oh, move.
Medium left. Easy left.
I should have really practiced on these stages. Oh, bloody come on. Should have practiced on these stages first, but I don't think any amount of practice would have helped you with these cars. The smaller, slower front-wheel drive cars are a hell of a lot more fun because they're controllable and the racing is very close.
Easy right.
Here it's not. I mean, the front runners pull away and you struggle to catch up with them or keep up with them at the best of times.
Medium right.
And then they put this bloody stupid jump right on a corner as well. And now we're 13 seconds behind. And the time's running out again. And finish. Yes, another 4th place finish. I don't care. I just want to get this over and done with. Right, on to the next stage then. What is it? Stage number 5 or 6? Stage 6 Safari. This one isn't actually too bad. Apart from the first corner where it says hard right, but it makes you take a left to start with, which is really bizarre. And I'm thinking, who the hell made this track? Herman Tilke? Bloody hell.
3, 2.
Right, who are we up against? 2 Fords and a Mitsubishi. It's the Ford brothers. The AI... Oh, no, don't you... Already spinning me out, yes, son of a bitch. Yeah, the AI do something really daft here as well. They slow down round about here. They go hard right, but we have to make a left first.
Easy left.
And then the car doesn't turn. Oh, did the Ford roll then, or almost roll? Another part of this stage as well is a cruel little jump that they have. Well, it's not technically a jump, it's a dip. Like a little river crossing.
Medium right.
But you have to go right in the dead center. There's 2 little, like, crevices on each side. And if you hit those, it flings your car through the air. And the amount of times that I've got through, like, the second lap of this stage, and I've forgotten about that little dip, and I've taken the corner maybe a bit too tight or a bit wide. And 2 of me wheels have gone into that little hole and flipped my car, and then I lose the race, and then I lose my temper, and then I just go like, fuck it, I don't want to play it anymore. I'm done. But,
Hard left.
ho-hum, as they say in the industry, ho-hum indeed.
Right. Caution dip.
Caution dip, there we go. See, you gotta take it right in the dead center. Otherwise, you will flip, and God, what is... This is a stage, another one of these stages where you have 0 grip. And they're so strict on the time as well. They give you so little time, you can barely just make it if you do precision, perfect bloody cornering. And it doesn't always happen. Oh, the Ford's gone around. Maybe I can get 3rd place this time.
Medium right.
Medium right. Oh, it doesn't matter if it's medium, easy, or hard right. Car still don't want a bloody turn.
Checkpoint. Medium right.
Oh, no you don't. No, 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 no. Come on. Oh, you straightened me up. Thank you very much, Ford. No, just spin me out. I just praised you, so don't... Oh, get out of the way. Stop beeping at me.
Easy left.
There we go.
Easy right. Medium right.
Get it around. There we go. Oh my god, we might actually not finish 4th.
Easy left. Hard left.
Ooh, ooh, slow it down.
Easy right. Caution. Dip.
Dip.
Hard right.
Oh, come on.
Medium right.
Dare I say, these are supposed to be 4-wheel drive machines. They have less controllability
You finished third.
than the smaller kit cars or the 2-litre machines. It is absolutely daft. Oh, that sounded rough. Car going up the road. Sounded like a lawnmower. Anyway, Sweden, the penultimate stage. That was a scrambler. I don't think that was a car. That was an actual bike. The joys of living next to a main road. Anyway. Sweden, we shouldn't do too bad because... yeah, the AI suck as much as I do because they cannot grip the circuit. Who are we up against? We're up against 1 Ford and 2 Mitsubishis. Where's my bloody illegitimate teammate gone? In the Subaru. Oh, yeah, there he goes. He's going for a spin. There he goes. Up into 2nd.
Easy left. Easy right. Into easy left. Easy right.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Checkpoint.
Now, I did do a bit of a boo-boo. A couple of times I played this. I think I got to this stage. And I was just playing with the setups to see if I could set up the car to maybe handle a little better. And, me being stupid, I only, if you go into the pause menu, it goes quit to menu, sound options, and then car settings. I just pressed down one, and for some stupid reason, I went to car settings and I went back up, and I thought I was at continue. I was actually highlighting quit to main menu, and I pressed X. And I went back to the main menu, and it doesn't save your progress. And of course it doesn't say, oh, are you sure you want to go to the main menu? Unlike most games these days. No, it just took me straight back to the main menu and I lost all my progress. So again, I was very, very pissed off. So, yeah, I haven't had much luck, so I thought, you know, sod it. That is exactly why I'm just using this infinite time cheat. Because, yes, I'm a cheater, and... no, I just literally want to get this done. I am sick to death of these stages, and I want to move on to the championship mode, so... please forgive me, for I have sinned, but I'm doing it for the greater good. And we're leading! One more lap. In fact, I think we've only needed the infinite time cheat for 2 stages. Or 3 stages. I don't know. I haven't honestly been paying attention. I've been talking so much gibberish that I really haven't been paying attention. Well, we're not that far ahead, at least. Slow it down. No grip. Oh, we're gonna run out of time. No, we're not. No, why? Why? Just why? Oh, for God's sake. I hate it when that happens. Oh, God. They just pinball you off the wall. I doubt we'll be able to catch back up. No, because we're going to go into the wall and spin the bloody car again. God damn it. 5 seconds back already. Oh, my God. From leading to last. From hero to zero.
Easy left. Easy left. Easy right. Easy right.
My frustrations with this game are very, very real. Real indeed. And this is why I never use the WRC carts for this exact reason, because they just handle like crap.
Easy left.
My driving is also crap, but that is beside the point.
Medium right.
Oh, what is my car doing? No. Oh no, we're gonna run out of time. You know what?
Wrong way. Finish.
To please the crowds, we're gonna go backwards. Right, so that's the penultimate stage done. We're just gonna get out of Dodge and go on to the last stage, finally. Which is coming from French Alps, and it's night time again. Hooray. I don't like the night stages, they're a bit too dark. You can barely see a bloody thing. But yeah, that's the Peugeot I was talking about, the good old 306. Right. Here we go, and away we go. Now this is very similar to the third stage, where it's full of tightness and a lot of chicanes.
Hard left.
Oh, and already losing control of the pissing car.
Wrong way. Hard right.
Now I usually go in car for these stages, but oh, why? Come on. Yeah, I usually go in car because, I mean, you can actually control the car a little bit better. But not always, as you can see, the car's bouncing all over the place. Ugh.
Hard left. Hard right.
No, don't go off the circuit. It's just one more stage. This is the last stage.
Left. Easy right.
That's all it is. I just have to get through this stage and then we'll be done with arcade mode and then we can move on to the other things.
Easy right. Easy left. Easy left. Easy right.
Just breathe.
Easy right. Easy left.
Oh my god, the chicanes. Ah.
Easy right. Medium right.
This stage is more like a slalom course.
Easy left. Easy right.
And again with the chicane. Stop going into the bloody wall.
Wrong way.
Oh, and that's another thing I hate as well. When you're stuck to the wall, you're trying to reverse to get the car back around. And yeah, the car just sticks to the wall and you can't do anything about it. We're 22 seconds behind. That's a joyous of joyous occasions. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Wrong way.
Stop it.
Medium right.
Okay, yeah, stop beeping now. Where is the bloody checkpoint? There it is.
Easy right. One more lap.
One more lap. We have one more lap of this nonsense.
Hard left. Hard right.
Oh, it's not bloody hard left and right. All the damn corners are hard left and right. Oh, balls. Balls to everything.
Checkpoint. Hard right.
No.
Hard left.
Now you can understand, without using the infinite time cheat, that my frustrations with these stages are paramount. They are off the charts.
Easy left. Easy right. Easy right. Checkpoint. Medium right. Easy left. Easy right. Easy right. Easy left. Easy
My
left.
frustrations and anger
Easy right. Easy left.
are
Easy left.
as high as the RPM on my tower fan.
Easy
It just stays there right at the top. It doesn't come down. It doesn't subside.
right. Easy left. Easy right.
Just
Easy
carries
right.
on.
Easy left.
Shut up with your easy right, easy left. I'm doing everything I can by cocking up every corner. Just get to the end.
Medium right.
No, don't roll the car, just get to the end. So I can finish arcade mode. There we go.
Finish. You finish fourth.
I finished fourth, I don't care, shove it up your ass. And there we go, we're finally done with arcade mode. That was arcade mode expert or hard or whatever. Congratulations, you completed the arcade expert mode. Thank you. And we are done. We can finally move on with the championship mode. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Nope. We got 4 credits at least. Actually, I wonder, if we go into time trial mode and go into Corsica, I wonder if that little path is opened for us, but I think no, I think you have to do it on Ace. And I think it negates it anyway. If you do use cheat codes, you can't unlock that section. Because that is really, I really want to know if that cheat that I mentioned in episode 1 is legit. I'm determined to see if that is the case. Because it would be bloody cool if that path did actually open. Go, indeed. Alright, let's go back.
Wrong way.
Where is it?
Wrong way.
It's around this corner, I believe.
Wrong way.
Is it? I don't know. Where is it? Where is it, dagnammit?
Wrong way.
I thought it would have been easier going backwards. Ah, yeah, here it is up here. I think. Is it? Oh, yeah. Nope. Nope, the barrier is still there. Oh, well. Yeah, so apparently for anyone who hasn't seen the first episode and just joining in, like, near the end of Arcade, basically in one of the old PlayStation magazines, they released a little, very pixelated screenshot of what became the Toyota Corolla that was added to later versions of the game. But apparently if you complete arcade mode completely without using any continues on Ace difficulty or Pro difficulty or something, you come to this stage in time trial and this little barrier would be floating. And you could drive up this road because this is not, you can't see the road wobbling from Z-buffer or anything like that, unlike the other roads. And you can drive up here and you see the Toyota Corolla floating and spinning in midair. And then you can drive it through the stage and you unlock the car that way. But I've never known if that was a legit cheat or a secret. Because I've tried searching for it on Google and nothing comes up with that at all. But it was in one of the issues of official PlayStation magazine. But they were known to play silly buggers most of the time and create little pranks and this, that and the other, but oh well. Anyway, that was arcade mode complete on V-Rally. We'll just quit back to the main menu. And next time, no, I want to abort. I don't want to do it again. I want to abort, thank you very much. So yeah, next time then will be the main area of this game, which is championship mode. So you can do a new championship, number of laps 3. We'll do 2 laps as always. But yeah, we'll do a new championship and I'll be using the Peugeot 306. Unlike arcade mode, it is points based, so you get points on where you finish. There's no time limit, thank God. So yeah, it just determines your finishing position, just like a normal championship on any racing game that has ever been made. So yeah, we'll do that next time. So thank you very much for watching. Again, apologies for using a cheat, but I just wanted to get this done. So yeah, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and all that lovely stuff. And I will see you next time.